Doing fine though. Freaking 1988 Squarebody. Morning YouTube world. MAXINE.com. Hey, welcome back to another great episode of SquareMax Customs. We just got back from a 2,500 mile trip, and it was pretty crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, she's a nice truck, and we love driving her, so the trip really wasn't that bad. But let me tell you what, guys, this thing has the most comfiest seats in the world. Like lazy boys, you sink so far into them, everything just starts to fall asleep. Like, they're really nice, like really nice. I love them. I wouldn't change them for the world. But when you drive 2,500 miles in a Squarebody, you understand why somebody invented new school lumbar seats with back support and stuff. Boy, it was a nice ride though. She did freaking awesome. Like I said, 2,500 miles, guys. But I got exciting news. Like, I'm super excited. Oh yeah, I think we're at like 2,200 subscribers or something. So thanks everyone for watching, for subscribing, for liking, and for commenting. I do read the comments and I do respond to you guys. Sometimes I don't tag you back. I don't know why. But if you don't think I responded, go back and double check, because I probably did. I try to respond to everybody. I mean, I can't hit them all, but I try, guys. I do try. But hey, I'm not sponsored or nothing, but this really cool company noticed that I put airbags on the Squarebody, but I didn't have an onboard compressor or anything. So yeah, I got back from my freaking vacation to find this freaking box. Check this out, guys. Not sponsored, man. This is seriously like, hey guys, I really enjoy your channel. I'm gonna send you this. MAXINE.com. Hold on, pulled it up on my phone. Like I said, these guys didn't sponsor me, man. They're just like, hey, we really enjoy your videos. We noticed you put bags in your truck, but no compressor. So look at that, 6:57 a.m., man. Can you see that, guys? I mean, it's not real early, but I'm trying to beat the heat. Hold up, guys. I'm sorry. I'm working. I'm trying. Yeah. You see that? I'm sorry, guys. You know, phone's not the best. But like I said, they didn't even tell me I had to tell anybody to go check it out or nothing. And I don't know how it is yet, so I'm not exactly bragging. So, I mean, we're gonna install this thing. I'll tell you how that all goes. You can watch the video. And if you're curious how the product is, just keep watching the channel, because, you know, that's the only truck that I tow with. So, any vehicle that we buy to do a wheel it run on, that truck's gonna tow it. So you'll be able to tell if this thing is good or bad or what. But like I said, man, they're like, hey, we enjoy your videos and we noticed you put bags on your truck and you don't have an onboard compressor, so let us send you this kit. You guys can check them out. I ain't telling you to go buy nothing. That's all your decision, you know. I will say the box came a little cut up, but I mean, that's probably not from them. I mean, I don't really know. But hey, give me a few minutes. Let me get the camera set up and we're gonna unbox this thing, see what it's like. If you guys are watching, thanks for sending me this. I'm gonna pull it out and check it out. I'm super excited. Like I said, it's not a sponsor, but that's my first gift, man, on YouTube. That's it. That's the first thing I ever got sent. Like, I am super excited, guys. And thank you. I love you all. Thank you for freaking watching my videos. Well, let's see what we got. Yeah, crazy amount of tape for the bottom of the box being cut. So I don't think that was them, guys. I think that might have happened during shipping. Who knows? This thing's padded nice. I was gonna say it's light too. Like, when I first picked it up, I was like, there's a compressor in here? Like, what? Now, I got a compressor on my truck because I got train horns on my truck. But I don't have them wired into my airbags. I did eventually plan on doing that, But when they sent you, they sent me this, so I'm just gonna add another one. You can never have too many. Oh, this thing looks nice, guys. Oh, it came with a sticker right off the bat. I like them already. What happened with all the companies? Us men, we like stickers, and females, and robots and aliens, and whoever else is watching. If you don't like stickers, I don't know. I don't want to put the stickers on my vehicles or nothing, but I do like stickers, and this one came with a nice one. That's a nice little... I like that, guys. They could have thrown this thing wherever they wanted. It wasn't gonna... Well, good packaging. We'll give it that right off the bat. Can you see? All right. Look at that sticker. Oh man, that's nice. That's cool. It's not even a flat sticker. It's like raised letters and everything. That's definitely neat. We'll have to find a spot for that. I'll probably put it in my sticker collection, honestly. Eventually, I'm gonna buy a toolbox. Okay, I'll get a nice fancy toolbox. I don't have one. I'm a broke redneck. But eventually, I'll get one and I'll put all my stickers on my toolbox. I don't know about you guys, but back in the day, I liked the four-wheelers and the dirt bikes. And I always loved when they put the stickers on the inside of the fender. Yeah, you go through mud and you can't see them no more, but when you washed it, it was just, it was unique. This looks pretty easy. I mean, I don't know about this gauge though. Like, I know I got a Squarebody and all. That's nice. Like, it's a nice gauge. And my Squarebody, I mean, it would have went with it, but I went all new school. Guys, that's nice. Like, that's actually thick. You go buy this stupid gauges for your muscle cars and stuff, and they come with the little tint. This is actually steel. Like, that's not... You ain't just bending that with your hand like the... Well, if you know what I'm talking about, you go buy the temp gauge, oil gauge, all that battery gauge for your freaking muscle car, and it comes with that cheap little tin thing. I'll admit, that's pretty sweet. That's a tiny little compressor. I mean, that's cool. It's going to be so easy to hide. I almost want to wire it up, just see how loud it is real quick. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's not rush. All right, now here's going to be the big thing, is to hope we have enough line for everything. Oh, look at that. They even gave us some to hide it and to make it all pretty. Well, guys, I'm going to say, so far, I'm pretty impressed with this little kit. It comes with all sorts of stuff. Cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if we can get a digital gauge. And I only say that because I got all the 02, 03 cluster and AC controls and all that in my truck, so I don't have none of the old school round gauges no more. If not, that would have been perfect for the Squarebody. It is nice though. I can't hide it in the ashtray because I hid all the USB ports and stuff in the ashtray. We'll figure that out. All right, cool. I'm gonna. Oh, guys, even better. I know you guys are like me. We can't all read. I'm not the best reader. Look at that. It comes with freaking pictured instructions. I like it even more now. I hope this thing's good. A lot of pictures. You got to give them that. They knew some dumb redneck was gonna install this thing. I don't even know if you could screw it up with all the pictures they gave you. That's cool. All right, I'll stop ranting now. I'll get some of the video from our trip up there. Nothing eventful happened, like, which is great. We didn't break down. The freaking truck ran amazing all the way there, all the way back. I met a couple cool people. I think I gained quite a few new subscribers, so that was pretty neat. And but nothing happened. So I got a couple of videos of me driving for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and some more video of me driving for hours and hours and hours and hours. That's all I got. But I'll throw it up in there. I mean, there's some mountains for the people that don't get to see mountains. That's pretty cool. And for the people that, you know, see mountains, there's some flat land, you know, for the people that don't get to see Florida. It's all flat. It's a pretty sweet little kit, guys. The more stuff I get into it, you know, I mean, they give you like everything. Whether you got the big fuses, you know, or you got the little fuses. They give you all, even give you tools. Look at this cool little cutter thing. That's pretty sweet. Here's the problem. Where are we gonna put this? Look at, you're like, this is my issue. I moved my center console over, but I got a flashlight. It's not real bright in here, but like, so here's the thing. It probably look really good in there, but I hid that USB thing in there. That way, you know, I could charge my stuff up. I was thinking about putting it down here. The lighting sucks. I'm sorry, guys. We're inside the truck like this, but that plastic piece right there. Hold on with me. I'm sorry. It's not the best video today. That plastic piece right there, sort of, I don't want to see it, you know. I spent a long time to make this truck like flow, I guess. At least I feel like it flows. I don't know. I do got this hole here, which would have been the original fuel selector tank for the Squarebody. So what if we took this out and I cut this out and we modified that right here, and then maybe we could put the gauges here. I really don't want to get into a bunch of fab work. Like, it don't sound like a lot of fab work 2.5 hours later, if you know what I mean. Apologize. The old alarm dogs are going off. I didn't mean to kill nobody's ears. So, like, I don't really have room to put it down here anywhere. And I don't really like that right there. I feel like it's getting too close to my pedals. I mean, maybe, but that seems like a knee buster, you know what I mean? I can move my light switch. This is for all the underglow. Oh, the kids at the school love it when I pick up my kids from school. You turn on the underglow. But I mean, that wouldn't be a bad spot. I don't want to get into crazy fabrication today. All right, back to being an adult. You got to make decisions. I think I read in the pamphlet, their instructions said something about using a heat gun. We can heat this for a little bit. Maybe I can heat that and bend it out of the way, and then we'll just put it way down there, out of the way where you really don't notice it. When the seat comes back up, I think that'll blend. That might be our easiest option. All right, you guys you hang out for a minute while I figure out how I want to do this. I'm not really sure how I want to do this. And then we got to figure out where to put this on the frame. It's really tiny, so that's cool. But I'm running out of room down there with the train horns and the air compressor and the tank and my lift pump. But I'm sure we'll find a spot. I wonder if we mount it all the way back here where the spare tire used to be. And then all I got to do is run power wires up. Oh no, wait, the air hose has to go up. Dirt. That's not thinking straight. But there should be a nut, right? It does say make sure you lay your stuff out, make sure it goes where you want before you start screwing everything in and find out you don't have enough material. But I think they sent us quite a bit in the kit. At least it seems like they did. But this is also, it's a big long truck. Don't look too bad in there. Ready? Here's the best part. She closes and she's smooth. Nice. So now I just gotta wire the rest of these up and then pop this thing. That wasn't pretty anyways, but we were going on a trip, and well, when you got the GoPro and you got 2 phones and you got 2 kids with their phones and electronics, keeping them amused, well, you sort of needed more plugs really fast, so I jammed it in there because I didn't want to look at it. So I guess I'll cut that in somewhere else to make that look better. Or now that I'm not going on a long trip, maybe I just don't need that anymore. But hey, that's pretty cool because we can close the glove box, or the old ashtray. I don't smoke anymore, so I don't need an ashtray in my truck. But I can close the ashtray, and it's hidden. I don't need a digital gauge. It looks fine. Like, check it out. See what, this is why I didn't, you know, if it was a Squarebody, they would have had, like, you know, a bunch of them round gauges, and it would have looked awesome. We probably could have just cut it in one of those empty spots, because they always had empty spots. But I took the Squarebody dash and I jammed everything from the 2002 in there. It is all Chevy parts. My GMC steering wheel was in way better shape, and that's why that says GMC. I get ragged on enough from my daughter. Daddy, why does the steering wheel say GMC and not Chevy? So, yeah, figured you guys might like that story. But yeah, I'll stop ranting now, and I'm gonna wire some more stuff up. One of these goes to the fuse box, and two of them go to the air regulator, which I was reading on the old instructions, and it's adjustable, so that's cool. We'll have to figure that out when we get to that point. But all right, I'm gonna get some more stuff wired in. All right, I said that I read the directions, and they said make sure you lay everything out to make sure it's long enough. And I was telling you, you know, this truck's as long as a Friday. But this, like, look, they gave you extra, like a lot of extra wire, extra airline. So I was worried about where I was gonna be able to run this thing underneath the truck. So I rolled the first loop out, the first one. What I just showed you was all extra. I laid the first one out, look it. It's all the way at the end of my truck, lots of slack. I'm just showing you how long it is. Bring it all the way up around my mirror. And that's slack. It's almost the length of my truck if I, you know, pull it out. But I'm pretty impressed with that. We can run this thing and put it anywhere we want. I bought the underglow for this thing, and I wish we had like 3 foot more of wire. It was so hard. I had to like jam them. I didn't really want them like that, you know, one there and there. I really wanted one up here and down there. But by the time you go to the back and all the way to the front and the side ones, it wasn't meant for this big of a truck. But all right, I'm gonna get some more stuff, you know, tidied up. I just had to show you how much extra freaking line they give you. Like, I don't even think I need this stuff. Like, I will need a little, you know, piece for here. Well, probably not. I'll probably end up cutting all the extra off of that. We don't need 10 extra foot under the truck. That's ridiculous. So we'll cut the extra off. This will all be future product for, I don't know, whatever we need it for. We're gonna put it in the cupboard because it's extra. I love extra stuff. All right, I made an executive, is that the word? Yeah. I don't know. I'm the boss. I made the boss decision that we're gonna put this, we're gonna save this for when we need it, and then we'll install it safely tucked away. I'll tape the wires off. They're fine. You don't worry about that. Boop. Fixed. We don't need that. Why do we need? Perfect. Done. Saved a lot of time. So these are all pretty much extra. Like, those are gonna go in our extra bin. Really nice to have. They gave us these little prongs here to slide onto the fuse, and these work really nice. So that's what we're going with under the dash. I had to go borrow the fuse panel from the white Duramax that we pulled in and did the Will It Run on, the one that smokes like a bandit, because well, I don't know where the fuse panel went for this one, and I didn't just want to steal power from anything. So I found that, and I'm gonna steal it from the door lock because it's 20 amp. So they sent me 2 15 amp fuses. I don't know how that works, but should it go in a 15 amp spot or 15's 30 amp? So, like I said, I don't know how that works, but I'm looking at it like this. I don't have the electric door locks hooked up, so technically I'm just running one fuse. And this thing comes, so they want you to connect into a fuse in your fuse box, and then it also has a fusible link in the line, so they're like triple, you know, prepared. I ran this line under the truck and up through and through a hole I already had in the firewall. That way I didn't have to drill another hole. And I got that all tucked up right here. Sort of sucks you gotta throw this one up under the dash. Now, anybody that knows 2003, you know, Silverado, their dash is like 18 inches, you know, deep, where a Squarebody's dash is like 8 inches deep. It took a lot of finagling to fit everything from that truck into this truck without butchering everything because I didn't cut the firewall all up on this. But either way, that's a different story. So I'm gonna hook this up here. I'll hook this side up on that, and then I'll tie it all up under the dash so it's all hidden, and then we're pretty much done in here. And we'll have to climb under the truck and hook them wires up and find a spot for our tiny little compressor. You know, this thing's, I wonder if this would power my train horns, if it would fill the air tank. The only reason I say that is it's so small. I feel like it's gonna be so much quieter than the actual freaking air tank compressor I got on there. I think it's from Omni, O-M-N-I or something. I don't know, it wasn't sponsored. I bought it myself. Gotta be big and loud and obnoxious. You know how it is, guys. Here's what we got. I'm gonna put this on the bottom of one of my bed rails, well, two of my bed rails, but we're approximately 2 fingers short on each side. Yes, redneck math. You guys gotta deal with it. I got a tape measure now, but I didn't have a tape measure when I was under the truck. So if it's 9 plus 2 fingers, we'll just call that 2 inches. And 2 inches, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13-ish inches. That's what we're gonna look for. So we'll come over to the old scrap pile, see what we got. There's a 9-inch. That won't work. Stay with me. Trying to hold the camera, measure. I don't know how these 12 inches, what do we say, 13? 12. I don't think 12 is going to work. It'll probably just catch, but if that thing vibrates, this one looks long enough, if not maybe too long. If it vibrates, the pump does, it'll probably 14 inches, look at that. Might have to cut an inch down or something, but it's always good to keep your scrap steel around, guys. Don't, girls, guys, everybody, whoever's watching, never know when you're going to need your stuff. Look at that. That'll be perfect. Stay with me, I'm sorry, I'm trying. Zoop, 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 and then I can put it up under there and zoop and zoop, and look at it. They knew it. They were sending it to a redneck. Self-tappers. So they pretty much give you free drill bits with your purchase. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna get that under the truck. Eight 3/4. Well, it's all hooked up. You think it's gonna work? Do you think we hooked it up right? Oh, I hope we hooked it up right. Well, I mean, I still gotta hide that stuff, but I think we gotta adjust this first. I'm not sure. I think it said something like it's set for 5 psi. That's nothing. Is it gonna work? I think all we gotta do is hit the button. Ready? Shh. Listen. Maybe I need the key. Oh, I hope we didn't hook something up now. Shh. Huh. What's going on? You guys see if I leave you here? Stay. Got power to the fuse. Maybe I blew the fuse putting it in. Got no, that's no power. What did we do? What happened? What did I do wrong? Will not get it all the way in there. No, that's in there. That's in there. Is there no juice here? Shouldn't we have juice, right? Juice. Seeing things? Got nothing. What did I do wrong? What did I do? What was that sound? Did you hear it? Oh, I hope I ain't popping stuff. All right, I'm gonna mess around a little bit and see what I did. Okay, here's what I think happened. I originally checked this 20 amp door lock over here, and I even ran the test light and make sure I had power. Well, we did, but I couldn't fit the freaking fusible link in there with the big old seat fuse in there. So I went to just a 15 amp lock button, which I didn't check. I just assumed it had power. Well, it didn't have power. So I'm looking at the thing again, and I don't have no seat powers. I kept the Squarebody seats. I didn't put the 2002, 2003 seats in. So I'm not sure if it's gonna mess with anything, but I'm gonna pull that big seat fuse. We'll throw it in the center, you know, cup holder console thing for now in case something don't work. And I'm gonna try to put this thing where I wanted to put it originally, and then we'll try it again. But I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. So, okay, that's exactly what's going on. So I put this, listen, here. You guys are gonna come back here and just watch. Maybe from here. Can you see the truck good? Watch to see if that goes up. Maybe. Or listen for something. I'm gonna plug this in and see if we build up what we need to build up. Oh, we got some air leaks. But it's working. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna have to find the air leaks. But that's why it keeps kicking on and off, because it's trying to build up and stay air pressure. So I'm gonna figure that out real quick. And I'll be back with you guys. Stay with me, don't go nowhere. Go to the bathroom real quick and come back. So if I'm reading this right, it's going to be righty-tighty, which will increase the pressure, and lefty-loosey, which will decrease the pressure. I don't know. I don't like reading, so I'm just looking at the picture with the arrows. You guys, stay with me. I don't know where to put you. You sit on the seat. It's comfy. Just stay there. Got like a plug down here, I think. Ugh. Come on. Okay, so righty-tighty, let's see. Oh yeah, let's see what we're at. Is the gauge going up? No, we gotta go way up. Okay, this is where you guys are gonna sit. Hold on, I gotta put my dang center console back. Let's just chill out for a minute. I know, like, everything can't be interesting. Okay. You with me? Is that close enough? Can you see the gauge? You can see the gauge. You stay there. Let me know when we get to, like, I don't know, 30. $25, that's pretty cool. I don't know what this button's for then. I mean, that blows the pump up, kicks it on, but it automatically kicks on until you're... Is there an off button? Huh. Let's see if we can go up more. Oh, you can blow it up with that, okay. All right, so that's pretty cool. We can make it go as high as we want by holding it, well, as high as it says it'll go. I doubt that thing will push 220. That would be pretty freaking crazy. So we can just hold this and make it go as high as we want. You hit this, you hit that button, release some. So what this piece is for, so say I like to ride with 25 hisses inside my bags. You set that to where it's 25, so automatically it's always 25. So then if I hook up the trailer, we can hit the little black switch and we can fill them up to, say we want to go 45 because the trailer's loaded behind us and we still, you know, want to maintain a nice level load or whatever. That's when you'd hold the black button. Now as soon as you're done towing your trailer and you want to go back down, we must have a little leak still. I have to get under there with a bottle of water. As soon as you're done towing your trailer and you want to go back down to your regular ride pressure that you feel most comfortable riding, that's when you'd hit the air release. And as soon as you go down too far, it'll build up pressure and it'll stop you at the 25. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I'm gonna get under there with some soap and water. I'm pretty satisfied. I mean, really hard not to be satisfied for a free gift. Thank you guys, I really appreciate that. I'm gonna put a link to the description, or a link in the description. I'm just redneck, guys. I can't talk right. I couldn't even make it through freaking school. So I'll put a link for this product in the description if anybody actually wants to go check it out, and I'll put a link to their website. Either way, if you click the product, it'll bring you to their website. You can check out some of their stuff. I was checking out, they got all sorts of stuff. I'm hoping maybe they'll want to do something else in the future, maybe with a turbo kit or something. That'd be cool to put a turbo on the 230 inline 6 and the wife's 63 C10, but we'll see. Either way, I appreciate these guys. This was pretty cool for just a random gift. Like I said, guys, you should go check them out. And check it out, MaxSpeedinRods.com is what it is, but it's Max Speed and Rods, like the X says the S. That's awesome. Sort of like SquareMax Customs, you know, it acts as there's an S in there. Can you guys see that? Is there too much of a glare? I got about 45 pounds in it. We're gonna go some more. Sorry for the noise, guys. Okay, I'm not sure how much that little tiny pump's supposed to build, but we're right at about 70 psi. Like, I didn't think that thing would even pump that up. Let's check this out. What were we at? Oh, I'll have to go back and double check now. I can't remember. Now these bags aren't meant to be a lift kit, but we're down there 10 3/4. I think that was like a 2-inch difference, guys, girls, and the government. And I don't hear no leaks no more. So that's pretty freaking wild, right? I don't know. That's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna run that much in it. Although I did run 60 psi when I first put these bags in, but you'd be driving down the road, you're like, boom, boom, right across the damn road. It felt like there was so much air in them bags when you hit a bump. And this thing rides like a caddy. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I'm almost done playing. Got 11 1/4. That's what we got. I still got a little bit of air in them, about 25 pounds. But that's all the way down to about 9 3/4. So that was like 2 inches we gained with the airbags. We're not trying to gain like that, but that's pretty cool. And I had this thing all the way up to 80 psi, which I don't know if that little pump's meant for it, but it did it fine, so that was pretty cool. But
that's gonna be it for this week, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed it and you liked it, hit the button, the thumbs up. There's right there. Just hit it. Thank you. I appreciate it a whole bunch. I'll throw some of the video up from the trip. It was just driving. Like I said, a lot of driving and a lot more driving. And then I drove some more. And then we stopped for fuel, and then we drove even longer. That's all we did is we drove. Love you all. See you next week. Morning, YouTube world. We're on a little family vacation today. It's about 4 a.m. We're getting ready to leave. Will we make it in the old Squarebody? 1,226 miles. Right there, welcome to South Carolina. Oh, they had a really dinky sign. We made it to North Carolina, and like 3 minutes into the North Carolina, we hit our first traffic jam. Yay! We're having so much fun. I don't know if you guys can hear me real well, but we got like 250 miles left and we'll be there. Well, would you check that out? An electric Squarebody. Can't say I've seen one myself. Crazy, guys. 6 freaking lanes. 6 of them. 7 and 8 when they're coming on and off each side.